Have you ever noticed that when people talk about aging, the focus is almost always on how long we live? Someone might say, "My grandfather lived to be 95," or "I want to make it to 100." But here's the real question. What do those later years actually look like? Will they be years filled with skiing, hiking, and laughing and enjoying life? Or years of struggling, slowing down, and sitting on the sidelines? Longevity is the number of years we live. Health span is the number of those years we live in good health, able to do the things we love and live independently. And here's something important. While medicine has done a good job at extending longevity, health span hasn't always kept pace. That's why many people live a long time but spend their last decade or two battling chronic illness or losing the ability to do things that used to bring them enjoyment. The good news is research shows that we have more control over our health span than we might think. In fact, some scientists say as much as 80% of healthy aging comes down to lifestyle choices, the things we do or don't do every day. Let's start with the most important lifestyle habit there is: regular exercise. Studies have found that just 15 minutes of exercise per day, that's like a brisk walk, can add 3 good years to your health span. For most of us, 15 minutes a day walking is a drip in the bucket. Most of us do a lot more, and abundant research shows the more exercise you do, the more healthy years you can add to your life. In fact, regular exercise is the single most effective medicine there is. Being active reduces the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even certain cancers. For skiers, that's music to our ears. Every day we choose to be active, whether on the slopes or just moving our bodies, we're adding to our health span. This highlights the value of staying active all year round. Hiking, biking, resistance training, all the things we do in the off-season not only helps us to ski better and minimize ski injuries, but they add years to our health span. Nutrition is another huge factor. Research shows that people who eat more fruits, vegetables, nuts, and whole grains, while at the same time limiting red and processed meats, can extend their lifespan by 10 to 14 years on average. And again, those years are spent in better health. Diet isn't about perfection. It's about giving our bodies the fuel we need to stay strong, recover, and thrive. And now, the things we need to avoid. These are the risky behaviors, both on and off the slopes, and avoiding them may be just as important as building good habits. When skiing, it's essential to ski at our fitness and skill level. Likewise, knowing when to stop for the day and making appropriate adjustments to ever-changing conditions will keep us on the slopes for years to come. Off the slopes, risky behaviors include smoking, excessive drinking, being inactive, and eating crappy food. Smoking, for instance, not only cuts about 10 years off our lifespan, but dramatically shortens our health span. Heavy drinking has similar effects, damaging the liver, heart, and brain, often years before it shortens life. And then there's the quiet danger of sitting too much. Sedentary living, sometimes called the new smoking, is linked to earlier loss of mobility and independence. The truth is, it's not just the big risks we need to avoid, it's the everyday habits that quietly chip away at our vitality. And we can't overlook sleep, stress, and social connection. Studies from regions of the world where people live the longest and healthiest lives show that people who maintain strong community ties, manage stress, and get adequate sleep tend to have the longest health spans. That tells us not just about what we do for our bodies, but also how we have to care for our minds and our relationships. So where does this leave us, especially as seniors who love the slopes? It leaves us with both a challenge and an opportunity. The challenge is to be intentional, to take ownership of our habits, to make choices that protect our health span instead of shorten it. This opportunity is to prove year after year that age doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean experience, wisdom, and yes, even strength and vitality. When we ski, we're not just carving turns on the mountain, we're carving out a longer health span. We're maintaining balance, coordination, leg strength, cardiovascular health, and even mental sharpness. Few activities check as many boxes as skiing does. And beyond the physical, skiing gives us community, laughter, and joy, all of which are powerful ingredients for aging well. So yes, longevity matters. We'd all like a few more years, but health span, that's what makes those years worth having. And science is clear. The choices we make today can give us not just a longer life, but a better life. As senior skiers, we are living proof. We're not just stretching our years, we're stretching our health span. Every day we stay active, every healthy choice we make, every run down the mountain adds to the life we'll get to enjoy tomorrow. And that, more than anything else, is the gift of aging well.